Archangel Michael has an urgent revelation about someone specific in your life right now. You've been feeling their distance, haven't you? The cold responses, the sudden changes in how they treat you. You're confused, hurt, and wondering what happened to the connection you once shared. This isn't your imagination playing tricks on you. This person's desire for you to disappear from their life is very real, and Archangel Michael sees exactly what's happening behind the scenes. You've noticed the signs, messages left on read, plans that keep getting cancelled, conversations that feel empty and forced. The warmth that used to be there has vanished, replaced by something cold and distant. Divine timing brought you to this message today because what you're about to learn will change how you see this entire situation. The truth Archangel Michael reveals might be painful at first, but it's exactly what you need to hear right now. This revelation is necessary for your spiritual growth and protection. Your guardian angel knows you've been suffering in confusion, and today that confusion ends. Archangel Michael has revealed something you need to understand immediately. This person wants you completely gone from their life. Before you blame yourself or replay every conversation looking for your mistakes, you need to know this truth: it's not because of anything you did wrong. The real reason runs much deeper and is completely spiritual in nature. They are threatened by something they see in you. Your light, your growth, your spiritual evolution is triggering their own darkness and stagnation. Every time they're around you, they can't avoid confronting their own failures and limitations. Your peace highlights their chaos. Your progress reminds them of their own stuck position. The jealousy they feel toward your spiritual journey and inner peace has become unbearable for them. This person has been deliberately creating distance and coldness, hoping you'll eventually just give up and walk away on your own. That way, they don't have to face the real reasons they can't handle your presence. Archangel Michael is revealing this not so you can fix the relationship, but so you can understand the divine protection that's actually at work here. You're being separated from someone who would slowly drain every bit of your spiritual energy. Now you need to recognize the signs of their withdrawal that you may have been dismissing or making excuses for. Think about how their behavior changed. Maybe it happened suddenly one day, or maybe it was so gradual you didn't notice until the distance became impossible to ignore. Pay attention to the excuses they make for not being available: always too busy, always too tired, always dealing with something that's more important than connecting with you. Watch how they respond differently to you compared to other people in their life. You've seen them light up in conversations with others while giving you one-word answers. Notice their body language when you're around: crossed arms, avoiding eye contact, turned away from you, checking their phone constantly. They seem uncomfortable when you share good news about your life. They quickly minimize your achievements or change the subject when you're excited about something positive. Conversations that used to flow naturally now feel forced and surface level. They never initiate contact anymore. You're always the one reaching out first, always the one trying to keep things alive. They've become critical or dismissive of the very things they once appreciated about you. The sudden, busy schedule that never has time for you, yet somehow has plenty of time for everyone else. They've created both physical and emotional distance that feels like a wall between you. Pay attention to how you feel after interactions with them: drained, confused, hurt, anxious, or questioning your own worth. Your intuition has been screaming that something is wrong. You might have had dreams or visions showing this person turning away from you. You feel anxiety before seeing them or even messaging them. Other people in their life seem to get their time, energy, and warmth, everything they are withholding from you. Those smiles they give you don't reach their eyes anymore. Archangel Michael confirms that these aren't misunderstandings or you being too sensitive. This is a deliberate pattern of pushing you away. Archangel Michael now reveals the spiritual truth behind their behavior. This person sees something in you that they desperately wish they had for themselves. Your inner peace threatens the chaos they've become comfortable living in. Your spiritual growth puts a spotlight on their own stagnation and lack of progress. Your authenticity and genuine nature exposes the masks they wear every single day. They're intimidated by the strength you've shown in overcoming your challenges and rising above difficult circumstances. Your light shines too brightly for someone who has chosen to remain comfortable in their darkness. When they compare their life to yours, they feel deeply inadequate. Your very presence reminds them of who they could have been if they had made different choices and put in the effort to grow. They resent that you're moving forward, healing, and evolving while they remain stuck in the same patterns and problems year after year. Your happiness functions like a painful mirror, reflecting back the emptiness and dissatisfaction they feel inside. They can't genuinely celebrate your wins because each one feels like a personal loss to them, highlighting what they don't have. Your spiritual protection and divine guidance makes them uncomfortably aware of their own lack of connection to anything higher. They recognize that you're being divinely guided and supported, and they are not experiencing that same guidance in their own life. Your energy vibrates at a frequency that's simply too high for their current state. If they wanted to stay in your life, they would have to change, grow, and face uncomfortable truths about themselves. That kind of change feels too difficult and too uncomfortable, so removing you from their life feels like the easier path. They blame you for making them feel inadequate, even though you've never done anything to make them feel that way. This isn't conscious hatred or deliberate cruelty, it's unconscious self-protection. They can't even admit the real reason to themselves, let alone to you. Archangel Michael is showing you this truth to free you from the confusion and self-blame. Understanding this releases you from the exhausting cycle of trying to fix something that was never yours to fix. Archangel Michael wants you to understand why he's actually orchestrating this separation, even though it hurts right now. This person would have drained your spiritual energy slowly over time until you had nothing left to give. Their presence in your life was actively blocking bigger blessings from reaching you. The relationship was functioning like an anchor, keeping you vibrating at a lower frequency than your soul is meant to experience. Divine intervention is removing this obstacle from your path because what's coming next requires you to be at your highest vibration. This painful separation is actually one of the most loving acts of spiritual protection you could receive. Archangel Michael has been working behind the scenes, creating this distance to save your precious energy for what truly matters. The doors closing with this person mean that bigger, better doors are getting ready to open for you. You're being redirected toward your true soul tribe, the people who are meant to walk beside you on this journey. People who match your current elevated vibration are already making their way toward you. This empty space being created in your life will soon be filled with authentic connections that actually uplift and support you. The universe is making room for relationships that reciprocate your energy instead of depleting it. This person's exit is quite literally making space for your next level of growth and blessing. You're being protected from energy vampires who would keep you small and limited. Divine timing is always perfect, even when it hurts and even when you can't see the full picture yet. Think of this as spiritual pruning, cutting away what no longer serves your growth so new, healthier things can flourish. Archangel Michael shields you from relationships that would ultimately limit your potential and dim your light. Trust that what's leaving your life is making room for what's truly meant to stay. The temporary pain you feel right now will give way to permanent freedom and peace. This separation is a blessing you'll look back on and fully understand later. Archangel Michael acknowledges the very real pain of rejection and abandonment you're feeling. It's completely natural to feel hurt, even when this is ultimately for your highest good. You need to release yourself from blame because this situation isn't a reflection of your worth or value. You didn't fail at this relationship. The truth is that some people are only meant to be in your life for a season, not for a lifetime. Their departure doesn't mean you weren't enough, it means they weren't your true tribe. Forgiveness becomes important now, but understand that forgiveness is for your freedom, not for their benefit. You don't need to maintain contact or let them back into practice. Forgiveness. Let go of the need to understand everything directly from them or to hear them explain themselves. Archangel Michael's truth is all the closure you actually need. Practice this healing visualization. Close your eyes and see bright blue light surrounding your heart, soothing the hurt and filling the empty spaces with divine love. Imagine Archangel Michael using his sword of light to cut the energy cords that still connect you emotionally to this person. Release the fantasy of who you wanted them to be and accept the reality of who they actually are. Stop replaying conversations in your mind trying to figure out what went wrong or what you could have done differently. Your precious energy is too valuable to spend on someone who chose to walk away. Grief is absolutely part of this process, and you should allow yourself to feel it fully. But don't let grief become your permanent home. Create a simple ritual to release this person energetically. Write down everything you wish you could say to them, then safely burn the paper and watch the smoke carry those feelings away. This act symbolizes reclaiming your power from this situation. Remember always that your worth isn't determined by who chooses to stay in your life or who chooses to leave. The exciting truth is that a powerful transformation is happening right now because of this separation. New people are already on their way into your life, people who will see your value immediately and never make you question where you stand with them. These incoming connections will be reciprocal, supportive, and genuinely authentic in ways this past relationship never was. You're now attracting your true energetic equals, people vibrating at your frequency who will match your energy naturally. The space this person left behind is creating room for multiple blessings to flow in. Career opportunities that align with your true purpose are getting ready to present themselves. Your spiritual gifts will awaken more fully and powerfully without their draining energy pulling you down. Creative projects and ideas will flow more easily now that you're not carrying the weight of that one-sided relationship. Your self-love is deepening as you stop seeking their approval or trying to earn their attention. You're gaining crystal clear clarity about your standards and boundaries in all relationships moving forward. There's a new recognition growing inside you about your own worth that exists completely independent of other people's opinions. You're developing new confidence in trusting your intuition and the signs it sends you. Watch for these signs in the coming days and weeks, repeating numbers like 111, 444, or 555, unexpected messages from people you haven't heard from in a while, and dreams filled with images of new beginnings and open doors. Synchronicities will start pointing clearly toward your true path. People will reach out who genuinely appreciate you and see all that you bring to their lives. Doors that were previously stuck or closed will suddenly swing open with ease. You'll notice yourself feeling lighter, freer, and more like your authentic self again. Archangel Michael is actively guiding you towards soul-aligned connections with your real tribe. Your people are finding you right now as you raise your vibration higher. This ending is actually a beautiful new beginning in disguise. Trust the divine redirection that's happening in your life right now. Archangel Michael stands beside you right now as you move through this painful transition. His powerful sword of light is cutting away the attachments to people and situations that no longer serve your highest good. This message came to you at the perfect divine moment, Exactly when you needed to hear this truth so you could stop chasing someone who's walking away. Your peace of mind and spiritual well-being matter more than any relationship ever could. Begin using the healing practices shared today to release this person energetically and protect yourself from further energy drainage. Trust deeply that something better is coming your way specifically because you're now available and open to receive it. This person wanting you gone from their life is actually making room for people who desperately want you present in theirs. Their rejection is divine redirection pointing you toward your true purpose and authentic tribe. Show your appreciation for this angelic guidance and protection by giving super thanks up to $20. This energetic exchange helps strengthen your ongoing connection to divine protection and support. Archangel Michael will continue revealing important truths and guiding every step of your path forward. You're not losing anything real or valuable, you're gaining everything that's authentic and meant for you. Trust this process completely, even though it hurts in this moment. The absolute best chapter of your entire life is about to begin.